If you're like me and you use a MacBook or a MacBook Pro, you've obviously discovered that it takes quite some time from the computer to close down altogether when you close the lid. That's because it's actually writing its contents to the hard drive in case you would lose battery power if you leave it in standby too long. There's a few ways to deal with this. One of the ways that let's say the most of the nerds use is they enter some stuff into the terminal, blah blah blah, and they enter some of those nerdy commands, and then everything is working fine. Well, basically there's a tool, it's actually freeware, which deals with the problem altogether and gives you much more flexibility very quickly. This tool is called Smart Sleep, and I've put a link for the software on my website, and if you look at the screen, you'll see the link being displayed right now. What I want to show you right now is how this tool works. Well, basically what you do is you go to System Preferences, and it has already been installed on my computer. You just click on Smart Sleep, and this gives you a number of options. Typically, firstly, we have to unlock the whole thing, of course. Let's just give this my password, blah, blah, blah. Basically, this is the default option that Apple uses for its MacBooks and MacBooks Pro. What this means is the following. If you close down the lid of your computer, it will write down the contents of the memory to the hard drive. Once that's done, it will switch into some kind of sleep mode, and you'll find that the small light on the front is starting to pulsate. That takes time, and whilst it's doing that, it's not a good idea to pick up your computer and move it somewhere, because basically you have the chance of damaging your hard drive, which is obviously not something you want to happen. So what has this guy done, this Patrick Steen guy? He has built this tool, and basically what he advised you to do is simply put it into smart sleep mode. As long as your battery has more than 20% of charge, this means that the contents of your memory will not be written to the hard drive. Instead, it will simply be buffered into RAM, which means that your computer will switch into standby mode almost instantly. It won't take much more than, say, 3 or 4 seconds. If your battery power is less than 20%, and you can see that you can actually change that, if it's less than 20%, the computer will simply store all the contents to hard drive. Will take some more time, but if you reboot or switch on the computer again, all the stuff will be there where you left it. I'd advise you to, once you've installed the tool, simply leave it at a default setting, which is Smart Sleep, and you'll notice it's much quicker than before in shutting down or going to standby mode, therefore reducing the risk that you damage your hard drive when you're in a rush. I hope this helps, and don't forget to go to www.idsunlock.com for many more Mac tips. Bye bye.